The Juniata County School District is proud to present the 2022 edition of the Juniata County Marching Band. Comprised of students from both Juniata and East Juniata High Schools, the band is under the direction of Mr. Brad Ergel, Mr. Brandon House, Mrs. Megan Caraher. Silk instruction is provided by Lauren Zierfus, and major ed instruction is provided by Erica Henry. On-field direction is given by drum majors Addison Benner and Peyton Schaefer. Student leadership is provided by Damon Batt, Kayana Christula, Melanie Lane, Liz Foltz, Fiorella Berbergi, Jessica Mabin, Sloan Smith, Ava Stoner, Cameron Good, Mason Wolf, Lexi Gilson, Dante Harris, Tessa Fry, Grace B. Ward, and Caitlin Fornwall. Throughout the past several decades, Juniata County band students have represented our community at various sites across the East Coast, including Niagara Falls, Canada, Williamsburg, Virginia, Boston, Massachusetts, the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Cedar Point, Ohio, 5 times at the Harrisburg Senators FMB Field, 3 times in the Philadelphia Phillies Citizens Bank Park, and on 9 different occasions, the Magic Kingdom of Disney World, Florida. The band would like to thank our local community for supporting music in our schools. Drum majors, is the band ready to begin its show? Now presenting the Juniata County Marching Band. Our 2022 Breakup Field Show shifts from Lady Gaga's Bad Romance to A Glimmer of Hope. We try to rekindle the flame as we play Sir Elton John's Don't Go Breaking My Heart. That didn't go like we planned. Let's shake off the shreds of our decaying relationship with Taylor Swift's Shake It Off.
I cannot do that, that's too loud for me.
Doesn't that feel better? Wait a second, our ex has moved on? It's fine. It's totally fine. We never liked them anyway. Good for you, I guess. Juniata County Marching Band.
At this time, once again, all military personnel, past and present, you are welcome to join our band and team on the field for the national anthem. Let's hear it for our Juniata Indians! Please rise for the playing of our national anthem by the Juniata County Marching Band. And now the starting lineups. First for the Newport Buffaloes, coached by head coach Todd Rothermel. Assistant coaches Sam Albright, Steve Barlip, Mark Feltman, Noah Heimbaugh, Travis Krotzer, George Miskinis, Ed Smith, Justin Barlip, Adam Butterball, Jeff Heimbaugh, Warner Hockenberry, and Shirey Little. Your starting lineup for the Newport Buffaloes: number 6, Darian Coet. Number 10, Mason Messick. Number 19, Aiden Dishman. Number 20, Travis Lilly. Number 38, Dalton Krotzer. Number 50, Dylan Vadas. Number 55, Zachary Bellis. Number 62, Caleb Lesher. Number 68, Tyler Gear. Number 76, Noah Weller. And number 84, Wilson Hartley. And now your starting lineup for your hosting Juniata Indians, coached by head coach Kurt Kondo, assistant coaches Colton Schertzer, Steve McLaughlin, Steve Harris, Dylan Smith, Caleb Schertzer, Al Ream, Tyler Clark, Ben Lawver, Marcus Brothers, Spencer Page, and Nate Nates. Your starting lineup for your Juniata Indians: number 10, Aaron Kanegi. Number 11, Jasper Sheps. Number 21, Casey Smith. Number 22, Caleb Smith. Number 23, Waylon Ehrenzeller. Number 24, Mackay Hunt. Number 30, Jordan Dickinson. Number 34, Seth Lobb. Number 52, Jarrett Kondo. Number 53, Lane Piper. And number 70, Johnny Kaufman.
Juniata Indians and the Newport Buffaloes. I'm to America. That Newport gets into the end zone at least through the first 3 quarters, but Juniata will win this one handily.
I'd had 41-7, yeah.
So all across the board, it is expected for Juniata to win. They're going to kick this one away to start this football game. Of course, Juniata in their camouflage limited jerseys for tonight with the white paint, and Newport in all whites, blue numbers on the back of their jerseys as Brant Walters will get ready to kick this one away for the Indians as we are live. 12 minutes on the clock for the first quarter, picked up at about the 5, and the kick is muffed on the ground, picked back up, and now looking to return this one. And is going to be brought down, marked down in close to that 20-yard line marker. Just maybe a few feet better than a touchback, and this game is underway.
Seth Lobb, as we said in the pregame, is back for tonight's ball game. So he is a very big factor, as we discussed previously, especially on the defensive side of the football.
So Newport coming out in their offense. Now they're going to go pistol formation, 2 receivers to each side, a running back behind the quarterback, snap taken into the chest, handoff up the middle, and quickly covered by that Juniata defensive line, spun him down in the backfield, and that's a tackle for loss.
The Newport offensive line not providing much resistance to the razor blade that is the Juniata D-line on play number 1.
So that's going to lose about 2 yards, make it a 2nd and 12. Back to the pistol. Now our receiver out wide. They get the tight ends facing in towards the center. Snap taken, looking to run towards the far sideline. It's going to be brought down. It'll gain a few yards, maybe return it back to that original line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a 3rd and long.
3rd and long indeed. The Juniata defense quick to the ball carrier in this one.
So 3rd and 10, just a minute gone into the opening quarter, 11 minutes to play on this opening drive of high school football. Newport taking their time in the huddle this time. They're definitely going to bring a receiver out to the far sideline. Receiver all by himself out here. Into the pistol goes the quarterback. Snap taken, now going to run to the near sideline. Same play, spun down, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the Indians defense stands tall on that opening drive and is going to force the punt.
A very quick 3 and out as we are not 2 minutes into this evening's ball game. Hopefully the Indians will be able to put points on the board in this ensuing drive.
So no yards on that opening drive for Newport as they look to punt this one away from their 21-yard line. Good punt. It's going to be fielded at about the Indians' 45-yard line by Casey Smith. He's going to run to the far sideline and keep it up the middle, slip a few tackles, and get into Buffalo territory. Mark him down near the 45, make it the 46-yard line.
Some very fancy footwork on the part of number 21, Casey Smith. An impressive return indeed.
Definitely seeing some confidence out of this Indians defense and special teams early, as now the Indians offense going to come out for their opening drive of the football game at 9:57 remaining in the first quarter. Home fans out in full for this military appreciation night. Pistol formation for the Indians. One receiver out to the far sideline, two backs in the backfield. Snap taken by Carnegie. He'll hand this off to run up the middle. He's going to have to slip a few tackles, and then it's a push the pile. But brought down. It'll gain a few yards. So the ball now on the 33-yard line. It's going to set up a 2nd and 7 for Juniata. Waylon Ernzeller with the 3-yard gain for Juniata there. Now, under center goes Carnegie. He's got two running backs in the backfield with him. Two men split off to the left, and he puts one in motion. Pitch to run to the right-hand side. He's got some blockers. He's going to pick up a first down. Steps out of bounds right near the first down marker. We'll see how they spot it, if that's enough to move the chains, or if it'll bring up a 3rd and short.
Interesting to see if the Indians they will rule that enough for gain.
They're actually going to say that's ruled just short, a 3rd and inches. So the Indians going to have to gain about 3 feet to move the chains. Under center goes Carnegie, same play here, but they're going to hand it off up the middle, and that is going to pick up the first down. Seth Lobb on the carry there. The big man moves the chains for the first down of the game. 8:55 to play in the first quarter. Indians looking strong in the run so far through the first 3 plays. Carnegie back under center. Snap taken, handoff up the middle. Has some space, breaks to the left, and it brought down by the shoe. Jordan Dickinson on the carry there for Juniata. He slipped that tackle. He might have been into open space. It's going to bring up a first down for Juniata, and he's inside the 10-yard line, so make that a 1st and goal. Ball on the 9. 8:22 remaining in the first quarter, and the Indians into the red zone. Carnegie looking calm and confident under center here on this opening drive for Juniata. Snap taken, fakes 2 handoffs, looking to throw, pressure on him, pass caught towards the end zone, and in he goes. 7 points coming up for Juniata. Seth Lobb on the touchdown catch, 9 yards to open the game up with 7:59 left in the first quarter. So Brant Walters will come out for the extra point attempt. Brant Walters, a senior, also does double duty on the soccer team as well, as he's going to pound that one through the uprights and makes it 7-0 the score. Juniata leads. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
This is Kelly from Route 333 Supplies. If buying local is important to you, we'd invite you to stop in and see what we have to offer.
Route 333 Supplies can help make sure you're ready for the cold weather with bagged coal, 1-ton super sacks in rice, pea, or nut. Stock up on Energex wood pellets. Route 333 Supplies also can help with the critters with wild bird supplies, food plot seed, minerals, whitetail products, and buck forage oats.
Route 333 Supplies is open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 7 to 12. We are located along Route 333 between Port Royal and Mifflin.
Building playrooms, fixing faucets, raising rooftops to the sky.
Juniata Lumber has serviced the area for the past 50-plus years and are ready for a fantastic football season. Go Big Red! Juniata Lumber and Supply with locations in Mifflintown and New Bloomfield.
We'll take care of you. So as you build your nest, come to Juniata Lumber and Supply.
And we're back here as Brant Walters kicks that one. Picked up at about the 1 yard line, looking to return here for Newport. Will slip a tackle or two, and it's going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line. So Juniata able to take their opening drive about 40 yards to get into the end zone on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Kanegi to Seth Lobb to open the scoring 7-0 after Newport wasn't able to gain any on their first drive.
A very quick 3-and-out, and the Indians were able to respond promptly, as you just mentioned, Brad Strasser. Hopefully we see more of the same, because the Indians have not shown an ability to respond like they just did in the past couple of weeks.
So Newport back to their pistol formation. 2 receivers out to the far sideline. Running back in the backfield. Snap taken, they're going to hand it to that running back, who's tagged by 3 Indians in camo. He's going to be brought down. And that will gain 1 yard, 2nd and 9.
Johnny Coffin and a whole tribe of Indians breaking through the Newport offensive line on that play.
Newport has scored 1 touchdown through 3 weeks this season. They're going to go back to the pistol this time. Looking to throw. Quarterback with time. Throws out to the far sideline. Has a man. But hit in the back. That pass knocked incomplete. A hard hit. Keeps that one from moving the chains.
That was a very hard hit indeed, Brad Strasser. I believe that would have been the longest completion for the young quarterback this method of the season.
So 7:15 remaining in the first quarter. Juniata leads 7-0.
3rd and 9.
Mason Messick, 64 yards passing on the season, is going to look to throw here again. Throws out towards that far sideline, and that one hits the turf, and that'll bring up 4th and 9.
Just over the outstretched hands of his junior receiver, Ruben Moreno.
So out quickly comes the special team unit of Newport, and they will look to punt this one away. So 2 drives that have gained 1 yard in total for Newport as they struggle to get any offensive success going. Looked like they had some opportunities to complete some passes, but pressure by the Juniata defense has kept them from completing them. And a high snap over the punter's head into the end zone, and the punter, he's just going to walk that one out the back rather than take the hit. So that is going to be a safety. 2 points going for the Indians.
Brad, do you know how the rule works in high school football? Is it a kickoff or a punt on the ensuing drive after the safety?
Typically, it is a punt. I've seen them do both. I've seen them allow them to place it on the tee. But typically, it is a punt following the safety.
I was unsure of the rule in high school football. Thank you for that.
So 9-0, and that's going to make the score predictions. I believe that'll keep everybody from being 100% accurate, because I don't know if anybody on the broadcast team here predicted there to be a safety in the game. It wasn't out of the question, but we got it there on the 2nd offensive drive of the game.
Yes, all of our predictions are out the window so far.
So Jasper Sheps, Caleb Smith going to be back to return this next kick. So Newport struggles starting early, finding themselves down by 9, and Juniata going to be bringing their 2nd offensive drive out here now. Out to kick this one away is Zachary Bates, and the kick caught at about the 35-yard line, running up towards this near sideline, and brought down just shy of the 50 is Caleb Smith. And we've got a flag on the field, so we're going to give this field mic a try and throw it down to tonight's officials. The official did not turn the microphone on, but he did call a hold against Juniata. So that will back us up 10 yards and put the ball on the 39-yard line.
First down.
The official gave it a try there the second time around. Again, did call a hold against the Indians on the return, so back them up 10 yards. Juniata with the ball on their own 39-yard line for their second offensive drive of the game. Carnegie, he's going to go shotgun formation this time. 2 receivers to the near sideline. He'll put one of them in motion. Hand off, read option, and it's going to be handed off to run towards this near side. Waylon Ernzeller on the carry. He'll gain 2 yards, make it a 2nd and 8.
The Newport linebackers showing an ability to get to the ball very quickly when the Indians run outside the tackles.
6:30 remaining in the first quarter. Juniata leads by 9. Pistol formation this time for Carnegie. He's got one behind him, one beside him, a receiver out wide. He'll take the snap, and the flag will fly. And this one's going to go against Newport, but we'll give this another try.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense.
Encroachment on the defense.
Dead ball foul goes against Newport. That'll move the ball 5 yards. Still won't be enough to move the chains, but it'll set up a 2nd and 3.
Our field might a minor success.
Pistol formation here for Carnegie again. One receiver out wide. Takes the snap, handoff, running towards the right side is Waylon Ernzeller. He's going to be stacked up by the Newport defense, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Juniata has had 1 3rd down on their opening drive. They were able to move the chains with a run by Seth Lobb last time.
It'll be interesting to see what the Indians elect to do here. Throw the ball, run the ball. Kirk, you really do never know with Kirk Kondo, so this 3rd down is going to be interesting.
5:45 remaining in the first quarter. Carnegie into the pistol. Same formation. He'll take the snap, hand it off, running right side. It's going to move the chains, and he'll tumble down at the Newport Buffaloes' 45-yard lines, but that's a Juniata Indians 1st down.
Waylon Ernzeller, the bowling ball, he has proven to be for these Indians.
So 1st and 10 now for Juniata at 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
So far, it has been all Indians.
Consistently working out of the pistols have the Indians so far tonight offensively. 2 receivers out to each side wide, and they'll fake a handoff. No, they'll keep it. It was a read option play, but the decision came in late, and that will lose a few yards for Juniata.
Swallowed up in the backfield
3.
by the big freshman, Elijah DeLong, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, 300 pounds.
So 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, going to come up for the Indians. Ball on the 47, 48-yard line. Now 2 receivers to each side for Carnegie. Shotgun formation. Running back with him back there as he's ready to take the snap, looking to throw to this near sideline. Pass is caught. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and bounces off a tackle. It's going to be brought down. He'll get past the 40-yard line. It'll set up a 3rd and short. And we're going to have a timeout taken here on the field as looks like we have a player down in some pain. With 4:17 remaining, the Indians lead 9-0. We'll take a quick break.
Eat like the minions at IHOP. Check out this awesome new limited edition menu, which starts your day with a Bubba Banana Pudding Pancake Ultimate Bacon and Sausage Combo. It's a mouthful to say, but an even bigger mouthful to eat. Or add some cinnamon to your life with a Cinnaminion Ultimate Big and Sausage Combo, featuring 7 donut holes with cinnamon, sugar, and glaze. Or have an IHOP lunch with Gru's Evil Steak Burger, oozing with jalapenos, onions, bacon, pepper jack, and mac and cheese. For the little ones, how about a mischievous Minion Junior Combo? Don't forget, kids eat for free at IHOP every day from 4 to 10. 1 free kids entree with each full-price adult entree purchase. I'm out of time, or I'd tell you all about the Cold Brew Iced Coffee. IHOP at 33 Stop Plaza Drive, just off Route 35, Mifflintown. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So out of the injury timeout, the player bounced up quickly, made it back to the Newport sideline It's going to be a 3rd and 4 for Juniata with 4 minutes remaining. Out of the shotgun is Carnegie. He'll hand this off to Seth Lobb, who runs to the right. It's going to barrel forward.
There's laundry on the field.
It's going to be brought down, but a flag is thrown. And it looks like this one's going to go against Juniata. Appears to be a holding call against the home team. So back them up. Send it down on the field.
Holding on the offense. Still 3rd down.
So that'll make it a 3rd and 14 now for Juniata. They need to get to about the 35-yard line to move the chains. This just their 2nd offensive drive of the game. Carnegie back to the pistol now after a few snaps out of the shotgun. One receiver out wide to the right, and a timeout going to be taken here by Newport. So with 3:48 remaining, we'll take another quick break.
If you're looking for auto insurance, home or farm insurance, or insurance for your boat, RV, or motorcycle, then call or visit Leonard Insurance Agency. Leonard Insurance is a family-owned business that's been a staple in Juniata County for 60 years. 3 generations of service, help, and trust that come with the Leonard name, as well as the satisfaction of serving their community. Whatever your insurance needs might be, stop by their office in Mifflintown and see Ryan, or call him at 717-436-6916. Leonard Insurance, where family matters, online at leonardinsurance.net.
40 years ago, a little store sprang up in the middle of a swamp in Mexico. At first, the store stocked just a few essential groceries and everyday necessities for the people in town. But it wasn't long before they added ice cream, a deli, gasoline, and basically all the goodies you've come to expect from Mexico Market. But what will Mexico Market look like in another 40 years?
What button do I push to launch the donuts?
In case you're wondering, Carol will most likely be at the controls in another 40 years. Mexico Market, 40 years and counting.
So out of the timeout, 3:48 remaining. Juniata is going to go back to the shotgun this time. 2 backs in the backfield with Carnegie, a receiver out to each side. Has to gain 14 yards here, looking to throw deep towards the near sideline. That pass is caught, and he's going to get down towards that pylon. They're going to say he didn't get in, but what a catch by Jasper Sheps to move the chains for the Indians and put them into the red zone.
I don't know what was more impressive, Jasper Sheps absolutely torching his corner on that play, or the dime Aaron Carnegie delivered.
That will set the Indians up on the 2-yard line. A 43-yard pass to Jasper Sheps to set up a 1st and goal. So now Carnegie under center. 2 running backs behind him. Takes the snap, handoff. Running to the right is Dickinson. Barreling towards the end zone, but not able to get in. It'll set up a 2nd down. Indians just their 2nd offensive drive of the game. Scored on the opening drive on a 9-yard touchdown pass to Seth Lobb. Got 2 more points after a safety when the snap went over to the punter's head and into the end zone. And now looking to get 6 more here as Carnegie's going back under center. 2 running backs behind him. Snap taken, and the play's blown dead.
Offsides?
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense.
The Buffaloes' defense has been struggling, have been lining up tight against that Indians' offensive line. The 2nd penalty call that has gone against their defensive line in this game, let alone on this drive. So we'll set up a 2nd and inches now for Juniata. Carnegie under center. Takes the snap, looking to run up the right middle side, stacked up, trying to push the pile, but it won't go, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This drive we are watching right now will tell a lot about the rest of the football game. If Newport is able to force a field goal, we might have a game on our hands. But if Juniata gets into the end zone, I believe the route is on.
So 3rd and goal, stacked up now probably about a full 3 feet to get into the end zone for Juniata. 2 running backs behind Carnegie, back under center he goes. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, pitch to run to the right. Plenty of blockers, and he will be able to walk this one easily. And that's 6 more for Juniata as they put themselves up 15 to an ensuing 16-0 before this extra point attempt from Brant Walters. Good blocking there by the Juniata offensive line to give him plenty of space to put that one into the end zone and grow the score by 6, make it 7 more before this extra point. Brant Walters pounds that one through the upright, make the score 16-0 with 1:58 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hello there, this is Pastor Samuel Leister from Messiah Lutheran Church of Mifflintown. Our mission here at Messiah is to make disciples for Christ of all people by teaching God's grace through fellowship, studying God's Word, and serving others throughout the world. We believe in being mission-minded, and this means getting out of our comfort zone and getting the gospel of Jesus beyond Juniata County. For example, on Wednesday mornings, a group called the Needlers assemble comforters for Lutheran World Relief. And Monday evenings, a crew of knitters create hats and scarves to keep others warm and cozy. There's something of interest for everyone. Check us out on Facebook or at our website, mlcmifflintown.org. Or better still, visit us in person at Messiah Lutheran Church on South 3rd Street in Mifflintown for morning worship on Sundays at 10:30.
16-0 the score. Juniata leads after that 1-yard touchdown run. With 1:58 remaining in the first quarter, Brant Walters will kick this one towards the near sideline. Another muffed kick. Going to be run up the near sideline and pounded out of bounds. Good special teams coverage there by the Indians, and that's going to give the Newport Buffaloes a long way to go on their third offensive drive of the game.
Number 40 of the Juniata Indians, I do not know a name for that number. It's
Taylor Smith.
Taylor Smith making his presence felt on special teams very early. His first game action this year.
Looking around the local area, Bishop McCourt leads Greater Johnstown 8-7. Clearfield up 14-0 over Phillipsburg. West Perry leads 3-0 over Trinity. As Newport going to go pistol formation, they'll look to hand this on off up the middle. Team tackle there by the Indians defense. No gain. It'll set up a second down.
I'll have to go to our statistician friend at the end of the quarter, but I do not think Newport has managed 10 offensive yards in this ballgame.
Newport has only gained a total, I believe, of 4 total yards in this game, and that came on the last drive before the punt that went into the end zone. Snap taken out of the pistol, stacked up. That's going to be a loss of yardage, and it's going to set up a 3rd and long.
Johnny Kaufman with yet another impressive play.
There'll be 1 minute remaining when the Buffaloes come out to snap the football. Newport has stuck to the run in this game so far tonight. Just haven't had any success with it as they come out pistol formation again. 3 receivers out to the far sideline. Snap taken and running towards the far sideline, looking to throw. Plenty of pressure on the quarterback, trying to throw this one away with pressure in his face. The ball incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down. And a flag down on this one. You'd have to think this one might be intentional grounding.
You'd almost have to figure. Brad. I was asking.
We'll await the official call once they get the ball spotted. They did motion for an intentional grounding. So it'll take up a 4th
That's for grounding
long.
on the offense. 5-yard penalty, lost it down, 4th down.
So now Newport going to have to punt this one out of the end zone. They're going to need a perfect snap. The last one went over the punter's head and caused a safety. And he's going to have to punt this one out of the back of his end zone. Juniata going to get possession in positive territory. This one in the chest. A low kick that's going to bounce at about the 30 and picked up but spun down just past the 35. Mark him down at about the 34-yard line of Newport. Juniata already with great field position on this next drive. 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So Juniata up 16-0. Newport still looking to score their first touchdown since the opening week. Carnegie, he'll go shotgun formation this time. 2 receivers to the near sideline, 1 out wide. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, keep it himself, runs up the middle, puts his head down, and is going to be brought down. It's not going to be enough for the first, but a good chunk yardage gain there by the quarterback on the keeper.
Yes, indeed. A very impressive carry by Mr. Aaron Carnegie.
So it'll set up about a 2nd and 4. And it looks like the time might tick down. 10 seconds. The Indians are going to break the huddle. We'll see if they snap this one off or leave the time run out. 5 seconds remaining as Carnegie is ready to take the snap. He will take it. Throws to this near sideline. It's Jasper Sheps, and he's got blockers as he runs to the middle of the field. Now he's going to cut to the near sideline, and Jasper Sheps, the quick freshman, takes it in for 6 more to end the first quarter. 6 points for Jasper Sheps as he's going to look to potentially get over 100 yards receiving at this rate right now.
Over the century mark in receiving would be a massive benchmark for Mr. Sheps. I don't know the last time a freshman has done that. Oh, sorry about that.
So Brant Walters out to kick the extra point to end the first quarter. And he'll put another one between the sticks, make it 23-0 to end the first quarter. Juniata leads. We'll take a quick break. Be back for second quarter action.
Fall is coming, but there's still some time for home remodeling. And if it's time for some new doors and windows, Juniata Windows Doors and More can handle it all. Everything from sales to installation. And did you know Juniata Windows Doors and More also offer screen and glass repair? Give them a call at 436-8981, 436-8981, or stop in at their showroom at Old Route 22 just west of Mifflintown. Juniata Windows Doors and More, open Monday through Friday 8 till 5, Saturdays by appointment. A special thanks to Joyce and Dave of Juniata Windows Doors and More for sponsoring high school sports.
So back in here to start the second quarter, Juniata up 23 points, nearly 24 put up on the Buffaloes in that first quarter. The Indians having their way so far through one quarter.
Having to flip the field as the Newport Buffaloes were lined up on the wrong end for this kickoff return.
12 more minutes on the clock. The Indians were able to put up 2 points per minute in the first quarter. As Brant Walters, a nice line drive kick that'll bounce, go off the legs. Another muffed kickoff return here, but Newport able to pick it up, run and be pushed out of bounds. Number 2, Ethan Grove on the return there, the sophomore for Newport.
Just a quick score update on our neighbors to the way north. Clearfield gets another score. A good extra point makes it a Clearfield Bison lead 28-0 over the Phillipsburg Mounties.
So the ball spotted on the 23-yard line here for Newport. Still looking to gain any yardage so far in this game. 4 yards gained on the second offensive drive for Newport. The only positive yardage they've seen as they're going to go into the pistol formation. 3 receivers out to the far sideline. Looking to throw are the Buffaloes. They'll go out that way, well over the head of the intended receiver, and that'll be incomplete. So just 10 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Newport with possession. Looking to come out attacking, throwing the football. Weren't able to complete that pass. And now slow through the huddle as they get the right play call from the sideline. And they'll come out pistol formation. Same thing. 3 receivers out to the far sideline. 1 here to the near. Snap taken. Looking to hand it off. Quarterback keeps it himself. Stacked up in the backfield. Brought down, and a penalty flag will fly. So ball spotted dead. It would be a tackle for a loss before the penalty flag flew.
a penalty on the defense.
The official
Unnecessary
signaling
roughness?
like he caught him on the face mask.
Oh.
Face mask on the defense, 5 yards, still second down.
So a face mask that'll go against Juniata. So it'll set up a 2nd and 9. $11:30 left here in the first half. Pistol formation, snap taken, looking to run a reverse, and this one spun down. And it'll bring up a 3rd and long. Another tackle for loss there for the Indians. Johnny Kaufman in on the tackle there for the Indian defense. And clock will be stopped here. A timeout taken by Newport with 11:13 remaining in the first half. We'll take a break with the Indians up 23-0.
Juniata Concrete Company has been serving the area for well over half a century. With a convenient delivery schedule, they service Juniata, Perry, and Mifflin counties with ready-mix concrete and concrete precast products. They will continue delivering concrete throughout the entire fall, so call them at 888-436-0460 or their local number 717-436-2176. Visit them online at juniataconcrete.com. That's Juniata Concrete Company, where quality is in the mix. Saying go Juniata County High School sports teams.
So as both teams talk things over in the waiting moments of their timeout, 11:13 remaining in the first half as Juniata leads 23-0. Newport struggling offensively. They have had 0 yardage offensively. They had a couple of positive gains that were only negated by a couple of Indians' tackles for losses. So 3rd and 14 right now with Newport backed up deep in their own territory. They have the ball on their own 20. They need to get to the 34 to move the chains for a first down. Pistol formation. Quarterback takes the snap. Hands this one off to the right side, but just can't escape that Indians defensive line. And it'll be brought down and make it a 4th down, and that'll lose another yard. Put the ball in the 19, make it 4th and 15.
The Indians' defense proving to be entirely too much for Todd Rothermell's Buffalo O.
3 punts so far for Newport. 1 snap over the head for a safety. This one going to be gotten away. Spiraling kick caught at midfield and muffed by the Indians. A scramble to cover it.
I think Mackay Hunt fell on that one.
So the Indians escape a little bit of a blemish there as one bounced off the chest of the Indians' return man. They'll get possession, though, on the Newport Buffalo 48-yard line.
The Indians very narrowly escaping disaster on that play.
So the Indians perfect offensively so far. Kanegi into the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side, running back in the backfield. Snap taken into his chest, rolls to his right, throwing, pass picked off.
Picked off.
Trying to bring this one back and brought down on the Indians' 45-yard line, but number 68 for Newport, that is Tyler Gear, able to pick off the Kanegi pass over the middle, and will get the Buffaloes possession back.
I am unsure Aaron Kanegi saw him in that sea of white uniforms because that ball was right to him.
Kanegi's going to get a word from the Indians quarterback coach Tyler Clark. Clark, a former starter for the Indians at quarterback, went on to play at Juniata College. He's returned to the Indian sideline this season to assist the coaching staff. Newport with the ball now takes the snap, looking to throw. Had some time, now going to escape and keep it on his own is Messick. He'll run, he'll gain a yard or 2, but brought down, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Mason Messick on the carry, he'll gain, give him 2, make it a 2nd and 8.
As the Buffaloes look to turn nothing into something with the midfield interception.
10-17 left in the first half. Newport down 23-0. Into the pistol goes the quarterback. Offensive line gave him time last time. No time this time, but he'll hand it off. And that one going to gain some yardage for Newport.
Aiden Dishman with the very tough carry.
It'll set up a third down, but so far the most positive yardage the Buffaloes have seen in this game offensively. Make it a 3rd and 2. So Newport finding a little rhythm on this drive, looking to open their scoring tab here midway through the second quarter.
If the Indians are able to pick up a first down, if the Buffaloes are able to pick up a first down, that would be their first of the ball game.
Snap taken, fakes the handoff, running middle, stacked up. That's out near the marker. It looks like that's going to be enough, and it is. Newport able to pick up their first down of the ball game with 9.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 9:20 left to play in the first half. Juniata will receive the opening kickoff to start the second half. But right now, Newport in possession. Into the pistol. They look to snap the football. They do. Handoff, running middle. Finding some yardage. And that'll gain about 5. Mark them down at the 30.
Aiden Dishman able to break through the Indian linebacker core and make his own way for a gain of about 5 or 6.
It's been hard for the Buffaloes to find any gaps in the Indians' defensive line. Right now, just finding enough space to gain some yardage here and some yardage there on this drive. They'll go back to the pistol. 3 receivers to the near sideline. Snap taken. Hand off. Quarterback trying to push his man forward. Brought down. They'll bring up a 3rd down, but it'll make it a 3rd and short.
3rd and manageable as the Buffaloes look to pick up their second first down of the drive.
For any of the NFL fans, Newport running what will be similar to a read option or an RPO, run pass option. Quarterback keeping the ball as long as he can in the chest of his running back, deciding if he's going to let him go or if the quarterback will keep it himself, maybe to decide to pass. It's been successful on this drive, but with the Indians' defensive line being as fast as what they are, could spell trouble if they stick with it. It's been successful on this drive. 3rd down, 3 receivers to the near sideline. Quarterback pistol looking to throw as he takes the snap, throws towards the far sideline, has a man out there through his hands, and that will bring up a 4th down and 4.
Casey Smith on the coverage.
Throwing towards that back shoulder. The receiver making his way towards the middle of the field. Quarterback threw it out towards the far sideline. His receiver spun around, lost his balance, wasn't able to see the ball into his hands, and that fell incomplete.
If I'm the Buffaloes, I do go for this.
And they will, with the ball past the 30 into the 20-yard markers. They need to get to the 25 for the first down. Not going to pump this one away, of course. So pistol formation, taking the snap, looking to run up the middle, stacked up. And that'll be a turnover on down. So the best offensive drive so far for Newport in this game yields nothing. Gives the ball back to Juniata with 7:41 remaining.
Quarter number 2.
So Carnegie going to come back out, going to look to redeem himself after throwing the interception on a bullet pass across the middle on the last drive. He'll go shotgun this time. 2 receivers out wide, 1 to the near sideline. Got a tight end off the line and a running back in the backfield. Puts a man in motion. They're going to hand it off running towards this near sideline. Going to try to catch a block. It's going to be brought down. It's not going to gain much, but a penalty marker down as we'll await the call from the field. It's going to go against Juniata.
They got to hold him on the offense. Still first down.
So that will back the Indians all the way up to their own 15-yard line. They're going to need to get to the 37 for a first down.
The one question that remains on my mind, Brad Strasser, is how long does Kurt wait to put in the second team?
Carnegie takes the snap, pressure in his face as they hand it up the middle. This one not going to gain much. Bring up a second and very long, give him a yard. Second and 23 yards to go here for Juniata. They still lead 23-0. There's 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
As we see an audio check from our good friend, Mr. Seth Dowling, 2nd and 22 for the Indians.
They're going to have 3 receivers out to this near sideline. Newport stacking the box, and a penalty flag going to fly. And another one going to go against Newport. Stacked up in the wrong side of the box.
On the defense.
Encroachment, the same bug that seems to have been biting the Newport Buffaloes defense in the backside all night long.
So Juniata now going to gain 5 yards back in that holding call. 2nd and 17, 3 receivers out to the far sideline now. Carnegie going to look to throw. He will throw out far, pass caught, gets past the original line of scrimmage, cuts middle, has some space, first down and more, gets past midfield, slips a tackle, and is going to be brought down at the Newport Buffaloes 44-yard line. Casey Smith on the catch there is going to gain huge chunk yardage, and that'll make up for a 1st and 10.
Casey Smith, the senior receiver, is making his presence known against the Newport Buffaloes tonight.
A few local scores. Bishop McCord over Greater Johnstown 8-7. Clearfield over Phillipsburg 35-0. West Perry over Trinity 17-0. Bloomsburg over Midwest 13-0. Bellefonte over Tyrone 7-0. And here's Brad.
As a pass into the backfield, a screen pass that's going to go backwards. The ball caught by Caleb Smith that time, and immediate pressure on the face there of Smith as the Newport defense all over that screen play, not letting him get space.
And to wrap the rest of these up, Meadville over Titusville 33-0. Selinsgrove and Shamokin tied at 7. Jersey Shore over Schick 21-0.
Selinsgrove seemingly only plays in some good, entertaining ball games. They only play close football. So those fans out there are looking like they're getting an entertaining one so far. Out 35. So Indians 2nd and 14 now, still in Newport territory, but near midfield. Shotgun for Carnegie. He'll take the snap, hands it off, running to the left, has space. Is going to get some good yardage. Not enough for the first down, but a good 10-plus yard carry in that one to set up a 3rd and short.
As Jordan Dickinson and these Juniata Indians are running all over the Newport Buffaloes.
So 3rd and short, make it about a 3rd and 3. 5 minutes remaining in the half. And the ball is fumbled on the ground, and Newport signaling like they have it. So another offensive miscue as the Juniata Indians turn the ball over back to the away team.
Turning the ball over is something you do not want to do against any team, but Newport... I lost my train of thought. I apologize.
So the Buffaloes get the ball back with 4:55 remaining. They're still down 23-0. They found a little bit of offensive success before turning the ball over on downs in Indian territory past the Indian 30-yard line. We'll see if they're able to get that success running the football again. Pistol formation, handoff, running up the middle. This one will gain a few yards for Newport. He'll gain 4 yards, make it a 2nd and 6. 4:35 remaining in the half. They'll come out of the huddle quickly here. Pistol, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 out wide. Snap taken, handed off to the running back who stacked up immediately and brought down. That will lose about a yard. Make it a 3rd and 5.
Here with less than 4:20 to go in the first half.
And a timeout going to be taken here by Newport, their third and final of the first half. They'll talk things over, down 23 with 4 minutes to play. We'll be right back.
Once upon a time, in a little town called Mexico, Pennsylvania, a man named John decided to start a car lot. The details may be a little fuzzy, but John believed in a dedicated sales staff, a no-hassle, no-pressure approach, and expert mechanics who could get your car running in a jiffy. Today, there is still a car dealership in the town of Mexico, PA. It still bears the name of John H. Schaefer, even though it's now the third generation of leadership. The mechanics prefer to be called technicians these days, but you'll still find that no-pressure, top-quality approach with each and every customer. John H. Schaefer Dodge, William Penn Highway, Mexico.
So 4:04 remaining in the first half. Juniata leads 23-0 over Newport, but back-to-back turnovers for the Indians. An interception from Carnegie about midfield, and then a fumbled handoff. It's giving Newport two opportunities here to capitalize. They turn the ball over after the interception and now find themselves with a 3rd and 6 with the ball on their own 42-yard line. They need to get to about the 49 for the first down, maybe the 48 for the 1st and 10. Pistol formation. 3 receivers to the near sideline. Snap taken, looking to throw as the quarterback. Pressure in his face, but he'll throw over the middle. Pass is caught. That will move the chains. A good catch there by Ethan Grove for Newport. A pass caught over the middle. Tight coverage on his back, but he got the positioning to get that one in the chest and move the chains.
Certainly he did. That was a very impressive ball on the part of number 10, Mason Messick, and an even better catch by number 2, Ethan Grove.
One of the biggest plays for Newport in this game, midway through the second quarter. Snap taking, going to look to throw again here. Fires a pass out here to the near sideline, and that one hits the grass. It'll set up a 2nd and 10. 3:44 remaining in the first half. Newport moving the football here into Indian territory. They're just shy of the Indian 35-yard line. Taking their time in the huddle. They found success passing the football last couple of plays. Receivers have been able to get themselves just a little bit of space. Pistol formation, takes the snap. Chest pass out to the far sideline and brought down in the backfield. And it'll set up a 3rd and long.
The Indians having no part of that.
And real quick, I'm not sure who's wearing the mic, but thank you to Don Sullivan, Brett Hebert, Anthony Vega, Tim Griffith, Dean Sherwood, and Jim Knapp for their cooperation tonight with the mic.
Yeah, those the officials down on the field as we test the inaugural game of the field mic here. And we appreciate you fans that hang with us as we test this one out. 3rd and 13 with 3:05 left in the first half. Pistol formation in the snap taken. Looking to throw. Deep pass towards the far sideline, and that one is picked off by the Juniata defense. They get one back.
By Caleb Smith, by the looks of it. A good ball, but even better play by Caleb Smith on that one as the Indians will take possession at about their own 10-yard line here. 2:57 remaining in the first half.
So now Juniata in possession. They'll have it deep in their own territory, back on their own 10. Have to go 90 yards. And has struggled the last 2 offensive possessions, 2 straight turnovers. Will take the snap running towards this near sideline, right side for Juniata. This will gain a few yards. It'll set up a 2nd and 6. Dickinson on the carry there for the Indians. 2:35 remaining in the first half before we enter into the CPRS Physical Therapy halftime show. Carnegie back under center this time. Snap taken. Handoff to the fullback running left middle. Slips a tackle. Slips a 2nd. And into the open field. At the 40. At the 50. Can he outrun his man? He's got space now down to the 30. Into the near sideline. And brought down. Seth Love, a huge play for the Indians.
Seth Love showing why he is one of the most aggressive running backs in the Mid-West. That huge flipping carry.
So now the ball all the way down onto the 15-yard line. More or less flipped field. 60-plus yard carry there for Seth Blob with 2:10 remaining in the half. Kanegi, he'll take the snap and they'll hand off to run left. He's got some lead blockers in front of him. He's going to try to make his way to the end zone, and he'll get in with ease. That gets it to 29-0. Right at the 2-minute mark. The Indians up 29-0 before the extra point attempt. Grant Walters has been perfect so far, teeing off on these extra points here tonight against Newport. Another good snap, good hold. Nice high kick through the uprights, and that puts them at the 30 mark. 30-0 with 2 minutes left in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Ron's RV Sales in Mifflintown sells more than just quality used RVs. Ron has everything you need to enjoy camping and RVing in style, like used gas or electric golf carts, new cargo and utility trailers, plus camping and RV supplies, parts, and accessories. Need something specific? Ron can do special orders too. So before your next getaway, stop in at Ron's RV Sales and find everything you need to make your camping or RVing trip the best one yet. Ron's RV Sales on Industrial Park Road in Mifflintown, or find them on Facebook.
So back in after a big Seth Lob carry and then a touchdown run for the Indians inside the 15-yard line. Makes the score 30-0 for Juniata with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
All Indians all the time has been the rallying cry. And the Indians, as you said, managed a 30-0 lead.
So Brant Walders, who's done a good job teeing off on the football with the leg here tonight. He'll set it down on the 40-yard line, and boom, another kick. It'll be picked up at about the 10, out towards the far sideline. Now back towards us, back here at home. It's going to be brought down at about the 25-yard line.
That is the first kickoff in a decent while that Ethan Grove has been able to keep his hands on.
1:53 will be left here in the first half. An interception last time for Newport took away what had been a pretty successful drive for them. They found some rhythm, and then they took the air out of the football by throwing it away. Pistol formation this time. Fumbled snap, ball on the ground. Quarterback able to pick it up, but he's got trouble in the backfield and brought down. So that'll lose some yardage. Newport able to keep the football, but now they're back on their own 20-yard line.
Everything is going wrong for the Buffaloes right now. Every single thing.
90 seconds left here in the first half. Now for Newport as they break the huddle. 15 yards to gain to move the chains. They'll go back to the pistol. Snap taken. This one handed off. Finds a gap up the middle. Will get 5 yards back. Mark them down on the 25-yard line, but it'll set up a 3rd and 10.
Brought down by Taylor Smith on the play. I do believe the Indians will call a timeout, so will we head to a quick break here on JCR?
We will take a break here as the Indians talk things over. We'll be right back.
Do you need an oil change? Or how about an inspection? Then Rapp's Garage is the place for you. From basic service to new brakes and tire rotation, Rapp's Garage is the one and only stop for your car or truck needs. If your vehicle needs mechanical work, Tyler at Rapp's Garage is your man. And he even sells tires too. So why go to an expensive dealership and pay triple the cost? Call Tyler at Rapp's Garage at 717-535-5716 or stop in. That's Rapp's Garage, 717-535-5716. Located 3.8 miles west of Thompsontown on Route 333.
It's time for an Insurance Minute. Here's Cindy Benner of Roger Snyder Insurance.
So the Indians still talking things over in the timeout. Minute 12 remaining in the first half, and Juniata has had their way amidst some mistakes, but they find themselves up 30-0 here late in the first half. And Newport in possession, 3rd and 10. Newport has had struggles of their own moving the football. It's found some success here midway through late in the first half. Threw the football away, though, in their last drive as the confidence was starting to pick up for the Buffaloes. They'll go pistol here. Bunch receivers out to the far sideline. Pitch to the right. And that's going to be stacked up. It's going to bring up a 4th and long now for Newport. Deep in their own territory.
It'll be interesting to see if the Indians call a timeout.
And they do, because they're going to get the football back. And the Indians feel like maybe they could get 6 more and then get the football back to start the second half. So a minute 04 remaining. We'll take another break before the end of the first half.
Welcome back, race fans. This is Dean Little. Cowboy team Tom Little and Dean Little had the pleasure of hosting WJUN's Racing Roundup show for 35 years. It is my extreme pleasure to introduce Juniata County Radio's new Racing Roundup host, Port Royal Speedway announcer Brad Strasser.
I'm Brad Strasser, and I'll bring you everything in local dirt track racing, NASCAR, and more. All of it taking place right here on Juniata County Radio.
Listen to Brad Saturdays at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. for Racing Roundup.
Welcome back to JCRs. We will hand it over to Brad Strasser.
A minute 4 remaining, 4th and 9 for Newport. They're going to punt this football away. Juniata used their second timeout in the half as they'll get the ball back just at about midfield. A good snap into the punter's chest.
Very
get
nearly
this one
blocked.
away. Caught at the 45-yard line of the Indians. They'll run to this near sideline and get cross midfield. Now going to cut back, trying to slip a tackle and brought down past the 45-yard line. They're going to put him down on the 41. 53 seconds remaining in the first half.
Casey Smith, another excellent punt return. It'll be interesting to see what the Indians here run the ball and hope to get in field goal range or air it out and put 6 on the board.
So 1st and 10. Can the Indians march it 41 yards to put 6 more points on the board as they're going to lead by 30+ going into halftime? Kanegi in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. He'll take the snap, looking to throw. He's going to go towards this near sideline, just over the head of his intended receiver, Casey Smith, who had found a gap in that coverage, but the pass too high, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The first down pass, very telling of, in my opinion, at least of what will happen on this drive. I'd have to imagine the Indians will air it out one more time on this play.
Few scores. Bishop McCourt 15, Greater Johnstown 7, Clearfield over Phillipsburg 35-0. Here, Juniata 30, Newport 0.
Kanegi shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Snap taken, looking to throw. Has time. He's going to go deep. A wobbling pass to the near sideline and picked off.
Yet again.
Out by the 5-yard line, looking to return this. He's going to slip a few tackles and step out of bounds. But Kanegi, his second interception of the night with 37 seconds remaining in the first half. Indians still lead by 30 points, but wasn't able to complete that pass.
As we have some shocked individuals in our broadcast booth.
37 seconds remaining. Newport going to go into the pistol. See if they can gain any yardage before the end of the half. They're going to look to throw near sideline. Ball tipped out of the air. Jordan Dickinson in the way of that one. Got the hand up and swatted it to the ground. 2nd down.
The high school Mercy Rule kicks in at 36 points, Brad. 35 points, our good friend Mr. Luke Roman corrects me.
So 32 seconds. We won't enter that here in the first half, barring any kind of turnover that ends up in the end zone. Pistol formation for Newport here. 32 seconds left in the half. Snap taken. Fumbled football, but picked up immediately by the quarterback. Stacked up in the backfield. 25 seconds remaining. what you would assume would be the last play of the half. Newport all out of timeouts. Now under 20 seconds, the quarterback looking towards the sideline. Under 12 seconds, still looking for the play. The team huddled up, unsure of what the call is going to be, and now they're all going to make their way towards the far sideline. That is going to end the first half. Juniata leads 30-0 over Newport. They will get the ball back to start the second half. We'll take a break and be back for the CPRS Physical Therapy Halftime Show.
Hi, this is Bree from CPRS Physical Therapy in Mifflintown.
To give the information, contact the police. Make sure you contact your insurance agent as soon as possible.
This Insurance Minute.
A long time ago, on a football field far, far away, a lone drum major set out a desperate transmission. Help us, Newport High School Marching Buffalo Band. You're our only hope. Answering the distress call, the band enters the field tonight, dodging the evil band troopers. Our drum majors, using their unique musical ability, will use the force and tell the evil band troopers, you don't need to see the musical score. This isn't the band you're looking for. And our Newport Marching Buffalo Band will take their positions on the field to bring you Star Wars. It will be light, darkness, a balance. The show opens with the Star Wars main theme, followed by March of the Resistance, and then closes with the Jedi Steps and finale. The band is led onto the field by drum majors Rachel Maloney and Megan Krupp. Section leaders are Jordan Nouse, Leah Stuck, Kat Edling, Benny Stewart, Brandon Flanders, Joel Davis, and Raven Hemperly. The Newport High School Marching Band is under the direction of Donna Stuller, assisted by Carla Ebling, Lisa Mullen, Sonia Ebersol, Charles Ebling, Michelle Young, and Matthew Young. The band would like to thank the Newport administration, board, teachers, and staff, as well as the Newport band boosters and parents for their continued support of the arts in our school. Drum majors, is your band ready? We hope you enjoy the 2022 Star Wars edition of the Newport High School Marching Buffalo Band, and may the Force be with you. All right, take out your game ball ticket. Take out your game ball ticket. Winning ticket number for tonight's game ball. And again, it was sponsored by Fox's Pizza. The winning number is 826937. Again, winning game ball number 826937. And your 50-50 ticket. Winning number for the 50-50 ticket, 928742. Again, 50-50 ticket winning number is 928742. You can pick up your winnings at the concession stand. All right, the winning numbers for the coolers. Winning numbers for the coolers. For the blue cooler, winning number is 928878. For the blue cooler, 928878. For the gray cooler, 928834. For the gray cooler, 928834. And for the black cooler, 928934. For the black cooler, 928934. And again, thank you so much to all of you who supported the 50-50, the game ball, and the coolers. And thanks to Chaos Screen Printing for donating the items with the coolers and the coolers themselves.
They got an announcement on the radio. You saw the famous guy. Everybody's got that one. It smells good in here. What do they have down there? Every single person has fries. Every single person.
As soon as you opened it up, that warm air came up with the scent.
You open that up and just smell down there. I don't eat fries, and now I want fries.
break is finished. 12 minutes back on the clock. 30-0 the score, and the Indians will bring out their special teams unit to receive this kick. Zach Bates will kick this one away. Looks like the Indians are stacking up to a return from the far sideline. That's where it's going to be caught at about the 15 and brought up the middle of the field, getting some blocks. He's going to get to midfield, has a block, cuts right into the final defender, and is going to be stacked up just shy of the 45-yard line. The last man back stopped that one going all the way for 6.
Caleb Smith, an impeccable return, but Newport will be coming off the field here. Oh, nope, 64 will remain on the field as he was initially down with injury.
So 30-0, the Indians will bring their offense out for the opening drive of this second half. They have the ball on the Newport 47-yard line. So Carnegie going to come out. He's got 2 interceptions, but also has a pair of touchdown passes in this one. He'll take the snap from under center and the play blown dead. This one going to go against Juniata as we go to the call for the
Dead
field.
ball. False start on the offense.
So 5-yard penalty will go against the Indians. They'll back them up now past midfield of the ball on their own 48-yard line.
Interesting to see what the Indians do on this 1st and 15. My best bet is probably a run, but it wouldn't be out of Kurt Condo's range of motion to throw this.
Snap taken out of the shotgun, an option play, pitched back and finds some space. Gets back past midfield, past the 45-yard line. Caleb Smith on the carry. Not enough for the first down, but it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. $11:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. Carnegie under center. Tight end off the line to the left and a receiver out there. He puts the end in motion. Snaps, hands off, running to the right. Has some space. Pounds his way out towards that 35-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down, so that'll move the chains on a good 7-yard carry. So if the Indians, again, can punch it in on this drive, the clock will run for the remainder of the night. Pistol formation here. 1 receiver out to the near sideline. Snap taken. Handoff to Seth Lobb, who runs left, but has 3 defenders in his face quickly. That'll lose a few.
The Newport defensive line quick to the ball carrier on that play.
So it'll set up a 2nd and 12. Carnegie brings the team out of the huddle. It'll go pistol. Receiver out to this far sideline. Plenty of space if they wanted to go screen. They'll take the snap and pitch to run to the right. Has a block. Will get past the line of scrimmage. Gets good yardage. Is going to be spun down out towards the 20-yard line. Just shy of there. But it's going to be enough for a first down. Arc him down at about the 21-yard line of Newport. So the Indians with a first down with 10 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Waylon Aronzeller with an impeccable run on 1st and long. He is a dominant runner, as I've said many times, folks.
So Carnegie, pistol formation again here. 1 receiver to the near sideline. He'll take the snap. Looking to throw on play action, throws right side. Nobody in the area, goes out of bounds. Carnegie took the hit, but able to get the ball away.
Mackay Hunt, the intended receiver on the play.
So 2nd and 10 coming here for Juniata this time. The Indians taking their time, just being methodical here with their play choice and getting the right personnel out. Substituted more than 5 players there. Out now, receiver wide to each side. Shotgun formation, 2 in the backfield with Kanegi. Takes the snap. Option play. Kanegi keeps it himself running up the middle. Takes a hit, but is going to be brought down right near the first down marker. And the signal is a first down. Kanegi with a positive yard run there to move the chains and get them near the 10-yard marker.
That RPO has been working time and time again. As Kanegi, you have to figure, has probably north of 50 or 60 rushing yards on the night.
So 1st and 10. If Kanegi can get the team to move the chains, it'll set up a 1st and goal from about the 2. Kanegi under center. Takes the snap. Handoff running middle. Finds some gaps. Now going to be a push the pile situation and spun down. Jordan Dickinson on the carry there for Juniata. And that's out near the markers. They're going to say just short, just shy. Brings up a 2nd down and 1 from the 3-yard line. If he gets to the 2, it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, the Indians offense knocking. If I were a betting man, handoff to Waylon Ehrenzeller up the middle on this play.
Shotgun formation for Kanegi this time. He looks to the sidelines. Now calls the play out to the line. Takes the snap, looking to throw to the near sideline, well over the head of his intended receiver, so that'll bring up 3rd and inches. So Kanegi looking to get his 3rd touchdown pass on the night on this drive. .8:27 left in the 3rd quarter.
Juniata looking to punch in on this 3rd and goal.
Kanegi under center, takes the snap, hands off, running left, plenty of blockers. It's going to be brought down, but he stretches and gets into the end zone. 6 more for the Indians, and that moves things into Mercy Rule territory. 36-0 with 8:22 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So Brent Walters out to put the extra point away. Perfect on the night.
The extra point up, and the extra point
No good. Wide left. So that will keep the score 36-0. So we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Eat like the minions at IHOP. Check out this awesome new limited edition menu, which starts your day with a Bubba Banana Pudding Pancake Ultimate Bacon and Sausage Combo. It's a mouthful to say, but an even bigger mouthful to eat. Or add some cinnamon to your life with a Cinnaminion Ultimate Big and Sausage Combo, featuring 7 donut holes with cinnamon, sugar, and glaze. Or have an IHOP lunch with Gru's Evil Steak Burger, oozing with jalapenos, onions, bacon, pepper jack, and mac and cheese. For the little ones, how about a mischievous Minion Junior combo? Don't forget, kids eat for free at IHOP every day from 4 to 10. 1 free kids entree with each full-price adult entree purchase. I'm out of time, or I'd tell you all about the Cold Gru Iced Coffee. IHOP at 33 Stop Plaza Drive, just off Route 35, Mifflintown. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So 36-0 now in running clock territory for the remainder of the game. Brant Walters, 5 for 6 on the night for extra points. Just missed one wide left. He'll kick this football away. A nice high spinning kick. It's picked up just about the 10-yard line and looking to be brought back from the far sideline and brought down. Of course, the clock will stop
as the
just to set the chains up. But 8:16 left in the third quarter. And you would have to assume you start seeing some second-unit players out here for the Indians.
You would have to assume, indeed, as there is no reason to get our starters hurt for the upcoming ball games.
Pistol formation, snap taken, looking to throw is Newport. They're going to throw over the middle, and the ball bounces to the ground incomplete. Fired that one over the middle. Had the receiver in coverage just below the knees, and it hit the green, and it'll set up a 2nd and 10. Ball on about the 20-yard line of the Buffaloes, mark it about the 21. Again for the pistol here for the Buffaloes. They're going to take the snap with a man in motion. Ball on the ground, and Juniata able to dive on that one.
Jordan Dickinson on the recovery.
So at 7:25, Juniata able to get the ball back on a low snap.
2 score updates here. Line Mountain 19, Marion Catholic 6. Upper Dauphin 22-0 over Susquehanna. Steelton High Spire 53, Boiling Springs 7.
Not a lot of close scores out there tonight.
Hardly any tonight.
No, they are not. You're exactly right.
So the clock running, 7:05 as they get ready to take the snap here at Juniata. They're inside the Newport 20 as they fake the handoff. Canady keeps it and runs it up the middle. It's going to be brought down. He'll gain a handful of yards here. But that's will bring up a 2nd down. Make it about a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Indians offense already had taken the night pretty methodically. Now going to really slow the pace down here. Up 36. 6:30 remains in the 3rd quarter.
As the Indians look to punch it in once again and make it 42-0.
Pistol formation for Carnegie. Receiver out to the near sideline. Snap taken into the waist, handed off, and brought down. Just got past the line of scrimmage. That'll gain a few. But it'll still bring up a 3rd and short.
It is.
So 3rd and about 3 yards to get the 1st down as we're under the 6-minute mark. As you look down towards the near sideline, it's a little darker down there towards the end zone, but field is well lit. Nice lighting system here at Juniata High School. Under center goes Carnegie. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, pitches running to the right side. Pressure in the back's face. He'll lose yardage on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On the carry, the backup QB, Wyatt Ehrenzeller.
So 5:20 left in the 3rd quarter, and it's going to set up a 4th and 8. Ball on the Buffalo 14-yard line. The Indians going to... Looks like they're going to keep the offense out here after missed extra point attempt. They're going to put the faith in the offense to move the chains or put 6 more on the board. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Carnegie rolls left, looking to throw. Has his man, high pass, bobbled around and hits the ground. Had the man open, the pass just a little high. Made the receiver put the fingertips on it, couldn't reel in the pass. And that will turn things over on downs with 4:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Indians still lead 36-0.
Mackay Hunt just over his outstretched hand for a touchdown I know he wanted.
So Newport will bring their offense back out now. Still looking for their 1st score in the ball game.
One more update here. Clearfield 48, Phillipsburg nothing. West Perry 33, Trinity 7.
As Newport took the snap, they weren't able to move the football there. They actually went backwards, lost a handful of yards. Make that a loss of about 3.
As they find themselves in the shadow of their own goal post.
2nd and 13, 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. The baseball fans out there, Yankees up 3-0 early. The Phillies tied at 1 apiece with the Braves at the end of 4. Phillies find themselves in a hotly contested playoff battle as the year comes down. As they wait to have Bryce Harper back in full form. Now Shore able to get a home run as Newport snaps one off here. They're going to run out here to the near sideline.
Brought down by Jordan Dickinson.
Lose another yard or more, and it'll bring up a third and very long.
And a little plug for ourselves. Every night, if you go to our website, it's usually after 11 o'clock though it's up, but we do have scores from around the TVL and some other local sports as we receive them. They're on there every night. And thank you to Dean Kerstetter from the Tri-Valley League for that report each night.
Yes, it's very hard for us to get out live and cover every game, soccer, field hockey, volleyball. So Scores and More is the place to go on Juniata County Radio. Get you your updates of all Juniata High School sports. As Newport, they're going to break one off here on 3rd and 15. Finds a gap for First and More. It's going to be brought down out around the 45-yard line, but a huge run there for the Buffaloes.
A huge run indeed as he is brought down by Jasper Schatz at around the 48-yard line.
Aiden Dishman with the big carry there. Everything went right. Plenty of blocks, a gap in the line, and he's able to get out to the Buffalo 45-yard line to bring up a first down. 2:30 left in the third quarter. As we were saying, you know, we would love to cover soccer more. We'd love to cover field hockey, volleyball. It's just very hard in the bandwidth to get out there. So Scores and More is where you can find the updates. As Newport looks to run an RPO here, the quarterback pulls it down and is stacked up. He'll lose a few. So if you want to check in with us, you can find our Scores and More on JuniataCountyRadio.com. It gets posted on Facebook. It's posted on our Twitter. It's always on our Instagram story. If you follow us on any of those social medias, you can find Scores and More every night posted. You can find it in the morning, first thing when you wake up. You can read Scores and More on JuniataCountyRadio.com.
I try to get it up by 11:30 each night. Depends when the league scores come in, so usually check around that time. It should be there.
Back to the pistol for Newport in a 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Fires one caught across the middle, caught at midfield. It's going to be brought down. The receiver took a step backwards, so he'll be marked at the Newport 49-yard line. It's going to set up a third and medium here. Give him a 3rd and 6. Minute 15 remaining here in the third quarter. Taylor Smith checks into the ball game for the Indians here. Pistol formation, 3 receivers to the near sideline. Snap taken, handed off up the middle, stacked up by the Indians defensive line. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Nothing going on that carry is the sophomore Wyatt Aaronsdale able to break into the backfield and make a tackle.
Ethan Estedia in there on the tackle for the Indians. 4th down and 7. Newport looking like they're going to keep the offense out there at midfield. The Indians, though, back in punt return formation. Now, here comes the Newport punter. They're going to punt this one away. Slow trot out there for the punt man as he'll catch this one at about the 35, kick it away. Good kick. It'll bounce at about the 20-yard line and take a Juniata roll. The ball popped loose.
A lot of confusion.
Confused special teams units by both teams. So Juniata will get possession on their own 24-yard line. 1st and 10, 7.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Since a change in possession, clock stops until the signal from the official. The clock will run, and the Indians will see out the third quarter. They lead 36-0 over Newport as we enter the final quarter of play. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Do you need an oil change? Or how about an inspection? Then Rapp's Garage is the place for you. From basic service to new brakes and tire rotation, Rapp's Garage is the one and only stop for your car or truck needs. If your vehicle needs mechanical work, Tyler at Rapp's Garage is your man. And he even sells tires too. So why go to an expensive dealership and pay triple the cost? Call Tyler at Rapp's Garage at 717-535-5716 or stop in. That's Rapp's Garage, 717-535-5716. 616, located 3.8 miles west of Thompsontown on Route 333.
So back in fourth quarter, just about ready to get underway. Juniata going to have the ball back to start the final corner of play, up 36-0. Of course, again, we are in the mercy rule with the 36-point spread. So once the first play goes off here to start the fourth quarter, the clock will run. Clock will only stop when a change of possession. So the officials can get the sticks and the ball set, and then the officials will signal for the clock to get back running again to start the game. But you would assume these 12 minutes would be next to a true 12 minutes to see out the ball game.
Yes, you would, Brad Strasser. 12 minutes that will most likely go down very snappily.
So Indians will bring out the offense. 2 receivers to each side. Snap taken. Handed off, running up the middle right side and sliding off a few tackles. Out past the 30-yard line, mark him down on the 31. So 2nd and 4 out there for the Indians right now. They have the ball on their own 31-yard line. Any of the second unit out there for Juniata now.
Aaron Carnegie still taking snaps, though.
Carnegie will take the snap and keep it, and he'll run to the right side as there was pressure in the backfield immediately on the running back, so a smart pull down by him to gain some yardage. It'll still bring up a 3rd and short, make it 3rd and 2 yards to gain. And it's just going to try to chunk off as much time as they can here to see out the fourth quarter. So pistol formation here for Carnegie. Now line it up under center, 2 running backs behind him. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, hands off up the middle, running to the right side and slides off a tackle and moves the chains. Seth Lobb on the carry. Now some more first unit players out there. Again, just trying to find a good rhythm, just trying to work on some things as Coach Kirk Kondo would like to take away some more positives, see some things work for this Indians team. They didn't play a very clean first half. They've played a much cleaner second half here, but wants to work on some fundamentals, clean some things up, and make sure these guys have a lot of confidence heading into next week's game.
Eliminating the turnovers was one of the biggest things we discussed at the half, and they have it. They have done exactly that so far in the second half of the ball game.
Shotgun for Carnegie. Takes a man in motion and will hand it off, and the penalty flag will fly. We're going to have a false start.
False start
against
on the offense.
So back them up 5 yards. Now on the 36-yard line. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Juniata still up 36-0. Only 6 points scored here in the second half for the Indians, but it's been enough to keep the clock turning.
The Indians will head to Halifax next week, correct?
Yes, and we should be going with them.
We should be going with them.
And another penalty flag to fly. What appears to be some technical difficulties with the microphone there. The official going to leave things off to spare the ears of the fans here in the stands. So we had a little bit of feedback there. So about another 5-yard penalty goes against Juniata. Now a 1st and 20. They got to get to midfield, past it to the Buffalo's 49-yard line to move the chains. Carnegie keeps one himself and is stacked up pretty quickly. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Juniata as they're going to bring in some substitutions here. And we'll take a quick break and be back after this.
Juniata Concrete Company has been serving the area for well over half a century. With a convenient delivery schedule, they service Juniata, Perry, and Mifflin counties with ready-mix concrete and concrete precast products. They will continue delivering concrete throughout the entire fall, so call them at 888-436-0460 or their local number 717-436-2176. Visit them online at juniataconcrete.com. That's Juniata Concrete Company, where quality is in the mix. Saying go Juniata County High School sports teams.
So 9:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Juniata 2 penalties and then 1 minus-yard run from Aaron Carnegie on a quarterback keeper. Puts them back deep. 2nd and 21. They need to get to the Buffalo's 49-yard line to move the sticks. They lead 36-0. The clock running constantly through the fourth quarter here as they hand off to run to the near sideline and is stacked up after a short gain.
Jordan Dickinson, no correction, number
Gage
31.
Harlan, the sophomore, the carry there for the Indians, gains just a few. Set up about a 3rd and 18 yards. And 8:45 left in the game. Under center goes the quarterback, Wyatt Ernzeller. He'll take the snap, fakes a handoff, and then it'll run right side. Finds a gap, gets out to about past the 40-yard line.
33, Talon Barnt on the carry.
So that'll bring up a 4th down. Out will come the punt unit for the first time in this game for Juniata.
Number 34, Seth Lobb, resuming his duties as punter.
Heat 4 at Williams Grove went to Justin Peck.
So an all-star getting one out there at Williams Grove. Seth Lobb will punt one away here. High snap, but caught. Blown dead after Lobb put a high kick, caught at about the 25, but they'll do this all over again after the penalty flag flew.
A substitution on a defense.
So that will bring out the Indians' offense as it's going to set up a 4th and 4. Illegal substitution going against the Buffaloes, and the Indians are going to talk things over now about going for it here at midfield. They only need to gain 4. They're on their own 47. They're going to move quickly here. Wyatt Ernzeller, the quarterback. 2 running backs behind him, no receivers out there. Puts his tight end in motion. Snap, handoff, running right. Slipping a tackle, but then stacked up. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Gage Harlan unable to find the gap. A lot of pressure there by the Buffaloes. And now Newport with possession in Juniata territory just past midfield. They'll have it on the Indians' 48-yard line.
With 7.5 to go in the ballgame. The Newport first team still on the football field.
So Newport coming out here, still looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time in the game. 1st and 10. Ball snap, handoff, running up the middle, finds a gap, and brought down. A hard hit.
By number 12, Wyatt Ernzeller.
Zeller, defensive back for the Indians, finding that tackle in the middle of the field. That run gained at 7, set up a 2nd and 3. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line, put it on the 41. So pistol formation, snap taken, handoff up the middle, stacked up.
No gain on the play.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and make it 3 yards to go to move the sticks. So 6:15 left in the ball game. Newport in a pistol. 3 receivers out wide left. Snap taken, handoff, faked. Quarterback keeps it stacked up by 3 Indian defenders to lose a few yards and bring up a 4th down.
Led by the likes of number 40, Taylor Smith. He read that option like a book.
So that'll bring up a 4th down and 5. And it looks like the special teams unit is going to come out for Newport. They're going to give this one back to the Indians.
Probably the wise decision, as they do not need to see the score rise any farther.
So, good snap here to the punter and a high kick. No Indians back to return this one. Not going to take any chances. And the ball picked up at about the 25-yard line in and around the area. 5:21 remaining in the 4th quarter, and the Indians could potentially run off the remainder of this clock. Here's some score updates from Seth Dowling.
Bishop McCourt over Greater Johnstown, 22-7. Clearfield leads Phillipsburg 48-0. West Perry 20, Trinity 0. Bloomsburg 40, Midwest 0. Belfont, Tyrone over Belfont 28-7. Meadville over Titusville 33-0. Selinsgrove and Shamokin tied at 7, and we'll have more in a little bit.
So into the shotgun this time for the Indians. 2 running backs back there. Going to run an option and hand it off, running to the far sideline. Stacked up quickly, fighting to get close to that original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long. Seth?
Jersey Shore 42, Schick 0. Line Mountain over Marion Catholic 26-6. Upper Dauphin 30, Susquehanna 0. Steelton High Spire over Boiling Springs 67-14.
That is a team the Indians meet in a couple
I believe
weeks.
that's all we have for now. Lance DeWeese won the dash at Williamsgrove. That's the only other update.
So 4:35 left in the 4th quarter. Indians up 36-0. Ernst Zeller, he'll take the snap from under center and hand off to run towards this near sideline. Getting some space here and trying to get out past the 40. Bounces off a tackle. This is going to move the chains. Number 33, Talon Barnt with a good run there for a first down and showed some strength.
Indeed, but there is some laundry on the field.
Sportsmanlike conduct on the offense. That's going to
be on number 33, Talon Barton, for standing over the man he put on the floor.
So Talon Barton, after running, just showing some strength and was feeling good about his run and used some words down there on the sideline, enough to get the officials in black and white to throw the yellow flag. Brought out the caution and moved the Indians back, but it'll still be a 1st and 10.
Lights out, back to green.
So the clock will run, 4:15 remaining. Snap taken here by Ernst Zeller, and he'll pitch to run right. Bounces off a hit. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. Isaiah staggers on the carry. The junior tailback, 5'9", 160. On the run there, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, is going to set up a 2nd and 10.
Aaron Zeller with his marching orders as he looks for play number 2. We have a final from Clearfield as they blank the Phillipsburg Mounties 55-0.
Midwest and Bloomsburg also went final. Bloomsburg 40, Midwest 0.
Snap taken out of the shotgun here for the Indians. Option play and handed off. It's going to get out and going to be brought down right around that original line of scrimmage. It's going to set up a 3rd and 10. 3:15 on the clock right now as the officials get the ball set. Indians should be able to get this down to just about 2 minutes if they take it through the 4th down and more.
As we have a score update with 4:10 remaining in quarter number 4 from West Perry. Marcus Quaker cashed in on a 7-yard keeper. West Perry 40. Trinity Catholic 14.
Pistol formation this time for the Indians with 2:45 on the clock. Snap is taken, fakes the handoff. Ernzeller looking to throw. He's going to go deep to the right side into double coverage through the hands of his intended receiver. Pass nearly caught, was in the area, but falls incomplete. And 2:30 remaining on the clock. Out comes the punting unit. Grant Reinhold, the intended receiver there, was in some tight coverage, but had enough space. Pass was just a little high over the outstretched hands of Reinhold, not able to reel it in. And that will bring up 4th down. 2:10 left in the game, and Seth Lobb will look to punt this one away. A high kick that's going to be fielded just at about the 36-yard line. And the Indian special team unit there immediately and brings them down. Newport will have possession on their own 40.
Taylor Smith in his first game action going all over the field to a tune of you would have to figure 6 or 7 tackles tonight. 1:56
is left in the game. The clock will run here as we're under 2 minutes. Newport, what would you would assume be their last possession of the game?
Newport meant our Fred Parnell.
Pass over the middle and caught. Newport with a big gain. They're going to get out to the Indians' 20-yard line.
Number 6, Darian Kohick on that long reception.
We got a stat from Fred Parnell. If Newport does not score here, it will be the first time since 1969 that they went scoreless in 3 games in a row.
So Newport trying to hold off what would be a historically good night for the Indians' defense against this Newport team. But if they could score here, they would be able to keep that streak alive.
Thanks to Luke Roman for that stat, too.
So into the pistol go the Buffaloes, looking to throw. Has time, looking around, going through his options. Now pressure in his face. Spun down. A sack for the Indians' defense. And now under a minute to play. .45 seconds left in the game. Newport going to try to get in on what would essentially be one of their final plays of the game to keep the streak of scoring on Juniata alive over the past 50 years. Throw towards the end zone into double coverage through the hands of the intended receiver. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 18, 20 seconds left on the clock. Newport not rushing back to the line. Newport going to potentially try to get one final play off here. 8 seconds. They're going to get the snap off, looking to score on the final play. Going towards the end zone. Knocked down.
Broken up by Taylor Smith yet again.
That will make the final score 36-0. Juniata picks up the win over Newport. They'll move to 2-2 on the year. Newport 0-4 so far this season. We'll take a break and be back for our postgame show.
Here's Cindy Benner with an Insurance Minute presented by Roger Snyder Insurance, LLP of Richfield.
You've just had a car accident. What do? First, assess your injuries. Is anyone in the car hurt? Is anyone in the other car injured? If so, call the police. If either vehicle can't be moved, call the police. Exchange information if possible and take plenty of pictures. Pictures of the license plate, the damage, the insurance card, owner's card, and any other pertinent information. Also ask for the name and phone number of the driver. If the other party is aggressive or unwilling to give the information, contact the police. Make sure you contact your insurance agent as soon as possible.
This Insurance Minute brought to you by Roger Snyder Insurance, LLP, your Erie insurance agent located in Richfield. Call them to see what coverage plans might best meet your needs. 717-694-3841 or at rogersnyderins.com.
If you own a truck with a diesel engine, you know how reliable it can be. But when something goes wrong, it can sometimes be difficult to work on.
Dear Zimmerman Truck Repairs, I need your help. My son goes around the house reciting your radio commercial all morning, all afternoon.